what I try to do is first of all support the consortium partners there in terms of methodology, what's the best way to approach or get these kinds of information from the clinicians, from the caregivers, etc. However, I'm not involved in actually doing that, but I support the development of how to do this. And based on that, I work a lot together with my colleague and the other tech partners in order to translate our findings into the technical requirements. And right now, that is the main challenge. First of all, we have an overview now of what some needs are there. So what people would like to see in a solution for the EMRISIS project. But there's a very wide diversity of things, so we need to bring it together into different personas, in different user profiles, and then literally start translating that into actions for each step of the EMRISIS solution, the kinds of modules, but every algorithm behind it needs to be developed, and we can simply not do all of them. So right now, and we just had this discussion, is really to see what can we do, and then based on that, we need to start looking at the 3 different countries and profiles and start seeing what's feasible right now within the project. For me personally, is really to come up with a scenario. So basically, if you are a patient with certain symptoms, what is the treatment normally a clinician or case manager, etc., would go through? And that's a story that for me is new without even having a health background. But based on that, I start translating that into the user experience of technology. So I would like the next step is then based on this profile to create a scenario that is usable for the technical people to start thinking in terms of interfaces, front end, back ends, those kinds of things. I think we can achieve hopefully a very nice proof of concept that will certainly not cover all possibilities, but I think if we do it right, we can end up with an interactive system, a very modular system, hopefully maybe even with some elements of, I don't know, gamification in it in order to have whoever the user is, whether that's the patient itself or the clinician, to really make sure that it's a sustainable one and that can be built upon after the end of the project.